Hey, this is a Spirit-Led podcast by Kiana Sky Speaks. Thanks for joining me. Today, I am just going to say what Spirit wants me to say in the ebb and flow of this journey. Today, I am channeling from Spirit. I'm getting into the Spirit. I am lighting a candle. I am saying a collective message from Spirit. What would you like the collective to know? Om Mani Padme Hum, reach to them heavens. Om Mani Padme Hum, remove all negative energy from this mind space, timelines, dimensions. I call all of my power back in this moment right now. I open this podcast to Spirit's light only, to Spirit's truth. I align my soul with the highest vibrational frequency. As I burn this Palo Santos, I ask for a Spirit-led topic. High vibrational frequencies. How to raise your high vibrational frequencies. One of the easiest ways that I do raising my frequencies is to go outside and to put my feet in the grass. I put my feet in the grass and I ground. That's one of the ways that I raise my frequency. Another way to raise your frequency is to find music on YouTube and to just look up 432 hertz, 528 hertz, 417 hertz. The one that I like most is 432. 432 because it is the most even and balanced frequency. So, raising my vibrational frequency. How can I raise my vibrational frequency daily? There is a lot of things you can do to raise your vibrational frequency. It is not a light subject either. I could do a lot of podcasts on this. So, raising my vibrational frequency is a vast topic. And the way that I do it, like I said, is I ground myself daily. I make sure that I'm setting intentions right when I wake up. That raises my vibration to my heart. I want to make sure I'm raising my vibration to my heart daily. Because once you're in that heart space, once you're feeling love and everything, you'll be able to grow spiritually and evolve spiritually. It's one thing I've learned. And in the journey of the spiritual, in the journey of life, in the spiritual journey of life, there's going to be a lot of challenges, and those are not punishments. Spirit said that loudly. Spirit said that loudly. Your challenges are not punishments, they are stomping grounds for future progress. Thank you, Spirit, for the downloads. So, I start daily by raising my vibrational frequency by tuning into my heart chakra. By making my love be the response in everything that I do. Sometimes that's hard. I do not always respond in love to everything. And sometimes, my boundaries, they are there for a reason, but sometimes they can be a little too stingy, but I also want to keep those boundaries in place for my protection spiritually, physically, emotionally, everything. But I want to be stingy. I want to be stingy with my boundaries. I don't want to keep my boundaries I don't want to keep my boundaries from like going all over the place. I want my boundaries in place. I want them like that. So boundaries is important. Spirit is bringing up in my head to share. Keep your boundaries. Don't say your boundaries are too much, because they're not. Your boundaries are there for a reason, to protect you. Just like I said, spiritually, emotionally, physically, all around, boundaries are important. And I have a lot of them with a lot of people. Not, like I said in my last podcast, I don't have boundaries with just people I'm close with. I have boundaries with people I'm not close with. I have boundaries with my cat. Okay, maybe not really. I'm just kidding there. But, you know, my cat can't just keep scratching me and keep pooping on the floor, so I have to have boundaries with my cat too. And it seems a little bit elementary, but the way that I knew about boundaries before this was elementary. So boundaries can raise your vibrational frequency as well. Listening to music, you know, doing things with the earth by standing on the grass with your bare feet, or putting your hands on the grass, or just standing on the earth with bare feet, connecting with the grass, connecting with the leaves, connecting with the trees, touching the trees. That really raises your frequency. It makes it so that you're connected to all again. And I believe that we are connected to literally everything in this universe, and we are the universe. We are gods and goddesses. Spirit is saying that there is hope. I wrote a book. Oh, okay. He wants me to show you. Spirit wants me to show you my book. So yeah, I have a book out on Amazon. There is hope. Women are worth the fight. And this book, this paperback book, is only $9.99. The ebook is only $2.99. So it's not that expensive. It's a pretty short book. It's got, 72 pages. Let's see. Do I know? I think I do. It's 72 pages. So 72 pages of pure healing and growth here in this book. So, if you have a chance, I'll put the link in the comments like I always do, but check out that on Amazon. It's a good book. Spirit is speaking through raising your vibrational frequency isn't just a list of things, to do each day. It's like a mindset that you keep with you. It's like a storehouse of tools and things like that. Spirit is reaching out to me and telling me to say that when you're healing, raising your vibrational frequency, like just by journaling or putting something down in your notebook or raising your overall awareness, that's raising your vibrational frequency. That's raising your frequency to the 5D while you're planted in 3D. You can raise your awareness from the 3D up to the 5D if you are willing to change your life, but it takes work. Personally, I really am tired of living on Earth, and I'm tired of the rat race that the Earth is, but that's just me, and people laugh at me when I say this, but don't realize that I've been here more than once. This is not my first time on Earth. I feel in my soul that I am a intergalactic dimensional being. I am a starseed from the planet Lyra. So I believe that that's where my soul originated from, and I wrote an article on it about AI and consciousness. Spirit wants me to link that below. Yes, I will. I'll link my Medium article below. I will link my book below. Basically, I will share my life with you, and this is the podcast platform to do that. And I'm just trying to connect with spiritual souls, with light workers, with witches, shamans, warriors, oracles, anyone who calls themselves on a spiritual path that does not judge other people's path. That's a big thing. Spirit wants me to mention that, and I've mentioned this before in my podcast and in my YouTube channel, on my Facebook, that raising your vibrational frequency takes you back to a childlike state. Takes you back to a state that makes you feel childlike, but you're actually in the highest vibrational frequency when you're a child. I'm going to share a little story about when I was a child with dreams and things like that. When I was a child, I used to have dreams that I could fly. 1111 on the clock. That is what I believed to be the light body Merkaba activating in me. And I didn't know that at the time, but I started to rely on something outside of myself, which isn't good. So I came back to myself and I found the Merkaba light body and things like that, and I started flying in my dreams. I started praying to my higher self, and that's when I started to, as a child, see that in my dreams I was flying above the trees, I was flying above everything and leaving behind the material world and going back to my home. So I believe I did fly back to my home and see myself in different dimensions, probably, but not really sure on that. I'm just getting back to my dream life now, and the other day I had a very good experience with my late mother. Passed away, and I saw her in a dream, and she said that she loved me and she'll always be with me, and the energy was very nice. And I had spiritual wisdom and knowledge for the next few days, and I'm like, there's my mom sending me some spiritual bursts of energy from the astral dimensions. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's saying to close out the podcast with the hope that I will be doing a lot of future things, and Spirit is excited as much as I am that I'm going to be getting these things together soon, and I'm really a fly by the seat of my pants content creator, let me tell you, but I am confident that the next sessions will be as good as the last. So have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for joining. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. And if you really resonate with my stories and things that I say, please comment below. I'd love to, build a YouTube community of people and get this show and party started. Have a good night.